Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you right now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. So this would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1. Welcome to your reading. In your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you right now. And I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to the 5 of Swords. And with the Swords energy, this does represent communication. How he feels about your communication with him. How you're responding to him as well. So I do want to point out that this relationship does have, some sort of energy related to violence, bullying, and even, just abuse. This is like an abusive, toxic relationship, okay? And he is thinking about that energy. He is thinking about the part that he has played in that abusive connection. I do feel what I'm picking up from his energy is that this definitely could have been, some sort of financial abuse. It could have been even emotional, spiritual abuse. And he thinks about that a lot, the part that he did play. This 5 of Swords energy does rule over the air zodiac signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are quite significant here in the reading, in the birth chart. So those air signs could definitely be seen in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in the reading. In the sun, moon, or rising signs, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. But yeah, he's thinking very heavily about some things that he did. He's feeling regretful right now. He's feeling at a loss, doesn't really know what moves to make or how to reach out to you, the right way to communicate to you. Let's get more insight. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel? We have here the Mask. The Mask card showing up is quite significant because the Mask does represent the narcissist. And that narcissistic energy, gaslighting, blame shifting, is all a part of, toxicity. And so I find that quite intriguing that the Mask would show up right next to the 5 of Swords here. That's a strong confirmation that Spirit is giving you in your reading to give you more awareness on this relationship and what's taking place, to give you insight here. So this guy could be quite manipulating with his words, with his actions. You don't know what's really happening with him. He feels like he wants to show you a different side of himself every time, but there's something deep behind this mask. And you know that this is a very uncomfortable relationship connection. So follow your intuition on this. There's something he's hiding. There's a different part of himself that he doesn't really want you to know. He feels like you can pick up on his energy, but you don't know the details. And Spirit is encouraging you to not go looking, because whatever you seek, you shall find. And just leave it up to the universe to work out, the karma that is to take place, for him. So don't go seeking negativity. If it's negative, let it go. Leave it alone. But let's get more insight. You have a clear message here that be very conscious of this connection, because it's not worth your energy. It's not worth you putting so much effort into this relationship and not getting anything in return. Let's get more. How does he feel about you right now? You have here the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, I love the Knight of Wands showing up because this is about the intuition. This is a clear message of Spirit telling you to trust your intuition. Trust what he has shown you as well. So what he's shown you, his actions plus your intuition, equals clarification for you. You already know where this relationship stands at this point. This fire energy as well. Wand energy does represent the fire zodiac signs. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries are prominent in this reading. With the Knight of Wands energy, I do want to point out that he sees you. He feels like you're a very free-spirited person, and you are very free-spirited. I do feel like this is the type of person that he will act like he's free-spirited as well, just to get on your good side, to show you that he's there for you. But if he's really there by his actions, what he is doing. And he has to be consistent with his actions. So what side of the table is his actions on? Are his actions on productivity or negativity? So you pretty much know what's happening here. With the Knight of Wands energy, this person is definitely has a high lustful nature about him. He has a high lustful nature, and really what's happening. That's the message that I keep getting. Spirit has told you. You have seen so many things, and you're encouraged to just really open up your third eye. Open that third eye. You have your two eyes, but open your third eye. You have been downloaded with pure discernment in this connection. You're a very creative person as well. So you're encouraged here to focus on your creative ventures, your goals, your gifts, and your talents to help you disconnect from this toxicity and this abusive relationship connection. Focus on yourself. Let's get more insight. How does he feel about you right now? And you have here, by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. Now, this is highly confirmative. By default, you could have attracted this relationship with this narcissistic energy person, this person that feels like they can control you. They feel entitled to being with you, connecting with you. You could have attracted this relationship by default because many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted it if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction is not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. You see, it is important to understand that you get what you think about rather than what you want. Whether you want it or not, you'll get what you think about. And chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite or ask for matching experiences. Because the law of attraction makes it that way. It makes it so. It makes it happen that way. So by default, you could have attracted this person because you thought about this type of relationship. Like you could be thinking, I don't want a bad person. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. And by default, you'll attract that. So Spirit is encouraging you here to think about the relationships that you do want. That reciprocity energy, loyalty, appreciation. Someone that adores you. So think about that. Someone that will give you what you give to them. Love. The experience to understand what a real relationship is about. And not someone that's hiding behind a mask, hiding their feelings. And you have to figure them out like a puzzle, trying to work out what's in their mind. And you will never be able to work out what's in their mind because it's in their mind. You won't be able to read their mind. But while you're thinking of this, you are attracting this energy by default. So it's very important for you to clear up your vibration, to raise your frequency. And it's about dreaming. It's about putting on rose-colored glasses and dreaming of the relationship that you do want. Think about the person you do want to connect with in your life. Even your platonic relationships, as well as romantic relationships. Think about what type of connections you want to have. And visualize those. And what you don't want, try not to think about it. Even this person, like if this person comes up in your mind, you have to think about them. Think about the good things about this person. Now, that doesn't mean to bring that person back into your life, but think about the good things about them and then just dismiss them and let it go with love. Let that energy go with love. Because the more you think about whatever you think about is what you will attract. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you? You have here 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is about the feelings. It's about the emotions, that water energy, water zodiac signs. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio is significant here in the reading. And with the 9 of Cups energy showing up, this is really about, I feel like wishes are coming true for you. And I feel like this is a confirmation of what Spirit just gave us, that message of you thinking about the things that you do want in a person and becoming what you want in another person. So if you want unconditional love, assurance, you want to feel that warmth, that deep partnership of that loving partnership, and you want to celebrate with friends, have a circle of support, then you have to be that circle of support for yourself. You have to visualize yourself having that. You have to know that you're worthy of having that support. But with the 9 of Cups energy here, this is a clear indication that wishes are coming true for you right now. They're coming true. You are manifesting material abundance and even better health right now. You're taking care of yourself. I feel like this person does see this in you as well. This person sees you as moving on and leveling up. He feels like eventually he's going to be completely out of your mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of mind, out of sight. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? Child magical. So a child magical. I love this. So a child magical, this is how he does see you. He sees the potential for, this sacred beauty that you have in all things. You have a belief that anything is possible. And that's how he sees you. And although, he does have this pessimism and sort of like this depression and a disbelief in miracles, because he believes that energy and action are not required for growth. And they are required for growth. But that's his business. That's not what you believe. You know that it's about energy, frequency, and vibration. You know that it's about how you feel. And so you're not about to let this person control your emotions, control how you feel, because you already know that if he controls how you feel, then he owns you, because he controls whether or not you're happy or whether or not you're sad. And he knows that he's losing grip. He's losing that power, that luster that he had. Yeah, you're glowing up. You're moving forward. You're being more creative here. Spirit wants to encourage you to stay creative. Focus on your dreams and your goals. You've started new projects as well. So focus on those new projects. Everything's going to work out for you really well, especially with the 9 of Cups showing up here for you. Let's get more insight. Child magical showing up immediately after the 9 of Cups. Yeah. See, you are seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. You know that there are limitless possibilities. And so much that you can have, do, and be. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? Look at this, the Sun card. Oh my God. The Sun card is about success. It's about wealth. The sun does rule over the zodiac sign of Leo. So Leo is significant here in the reading. And with the sun card showing up with Leo, I do want to point out this is about material happiness, a joyous outcome for you and success. He sees that here. He played a game and he played it really on himself. So whatever he was doing to you, he was doing to himself, and he did not even know that because he doesn't understand the laws of the universe and how they do work. So with the mask here, you know, he knows that you've already snatched the mask off. He feels that you can see him for who he truly is. He knows that you know that he was doing things intentional. He was doing things on purpose to trigger you. But it's quite all right. Forgive this person. Don't hold resentment. Always radiate at a high vibrational frequency so that you can allow the people that are on your frequency to come into your life, because the narcissistic energy is low vibrational energy. Taking advantage of people, that's low vibrational. And you don't ever want to be on his level. Spirit is encouraging you to fully express yourself. With the Sun card showing up here and the Nine of Cups, they both represent the same thing. They represent material happiness, wishes coming true, material abundance, and good health. The Sun is the life giver. And there's a joyous outcome for you. There's success for you here in life. So trust your intuition when it comes to him. He is who he is. You can't change him. You'll never be able to change him. The only person that will be able to change him is himself. But he knows now that you know who he is. So it's really time for you to move forward and to glow up. Level up. It's your time. Success is yours. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful Group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he see you right now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're attracted to your card, the Nine of Pentacles. This is about physical energy, earth energy. That pentacle energy does rule over the earth zodiac signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. In the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon are rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart. The zodiac signs can be interchangeable here in the readings, just as the energy shows up. Let me point out, you know what he feels about you? He feels like you are on a path right now of leveling up your life. You're on a glow up. The Nine of Pentacles energy does represent you being self-sufficient. He knows that you can take care of yourself, but you can get somebody to do it for you too if you want to, but you don't have to. So you're self-sufficient here. He's wondering what type of lifestyle you're living right now. The Nine of Pentacles does represent a luxurious lifestyle for you, so this is an excellent energy showing up. I also do want to point out that, he thinks about your money, how you're making your money, how you're getting your bag, where you're getting your money from, how big is your bag, your financial gain. He sees you in this way. He sees you as this person here that can have anything that you want, go anywhere you want to go, and do exactly what you want to do. He knows you don't need anyone. The Nine of Pentacles does represent the solo pleasures, how you're able to be happy and do things alone, by yourself, and just feel perfectly fine, feel really good. Because you may be doing things alone, but you do not feel lonely. And he knows that. See, he knows you don't need him at all for anything, for money, for comfort, for absolutely nothing. And he just sees you as this Nine of Pentacles energy here. He's very interested and very concerned, like feeling like you're going to have this luxurious lifestyle. And just by you picking this card here, that's very plausible here in your reading. But let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? How does he view you? Look at this, the Father. So with the Father card showing up, this is significant because the Father is significant in this reading. So this person could be seen as a father figure. He could be a father as well, but the Father is significant. See, with that Father energy, he sees you as being very respected, very strategic in your planning. He knows you are not going to play games no more with your present moment or your future. You're not wasting your time with him. You have grown up and you're mature in this way with your strategic planning. You got to make sure yours is okay. The people that you care about are taken care of. The Father is significant here. This may be the father of your child, or he may have children of his own, but the Father is significant. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you? Thank you, Spirit. You have here the Strength card. So with the Strength card, this is confirmative. I do want to say that your reading starting out is accurate AF. The Strength card does represent how he sees you right now. He sees you as having self-confidence, self-love, self-assurance, self-respect. And he does see you as having unconditional love. So you're very strong here. Leo is significant here in the reading as well. He knows that you don't need him. Spirit gave us that insight earlier in the reading. And I'm so happy to see the Strength card show up to validate that message. Thank you, Spirit. You have courage. You have the courage to move forward. You have the courage to align with your higher self, with your greatness, and fulfill your purpose. Walk your path. Take chances and take risk. He knows you're not waiting on him to validate your existence. Absolutely not. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So how does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you? And you have here, the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. That's what he's concerned with. He's wondering if you are in a happy relationship. Who are you communicating with? I feel like he's watching your social media with a burner account, a private account, that account with no pictures on it. And he's wondering, who are you talking to? What are you doing? So because the law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those who predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. And if you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of that partner will only exaggerate the discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. So that's just a clear message from Spirit for you, because you're going in the right direction right now. You know that you're supposed to be happy in order to attract joy. You know you're supposed to feel abundant and already blessed, already wealthy in order to attract financial gain. I'm so happy that this card did show up, because this is confirmation here. He's very concerned. What type of relationship are you in? Are you happy with yourself? So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you right now? And you have here, look at the 9 of Cups showing up. 2 9 cards. Thank you, Spirit. And you are group 2. So that's a synchronicity in itself. 99 is a synchronistic number, and it's a very powerful number. And that's an indication here that at the end of your reading, go look up the synchronicity number 99, okay? Because your angel guides have a message for you that is extended from this message here. So with the Nine of Cups laying naturally under the Nine of Pentacles, yes, he thinks about what's happening with you. You know, this is about water energy, emotional energy, that cup energy, representing those water zodiac signs. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in the top placements of the birth chart, of your birth chart or his birth chart. You know what? You were a wish come true for him. He feels like you're working on your wishes to come true as well. Spirit is granting you your wishes, but you were a wish come true for him. You were the winning lottery ticket that he did not acknowledge. He didn't even know he had it, but you were that. And he foolishly threw that lottery ticket away. See, because there's true abundance here for you. The universe is conspiring in your favor. He sees you as becoming very wealthy, very rich, and even more happier. You know, you're already super happy. I don't even see how you could even become even more happier, but I guess you can. But you're super happy. Your frequency is very high right now. That's what I'm picking up here. And you're in good health. He sees you as being in good health, looking good, feeling good. And you make sure if you talk to him or you text him, you let him know by you feeling the way that you feel. You know, you feel good. Don't allow him to trigger you, because I can tell that this person can trigger you if you allow him to, but you have control over your emotions. Always stay with your vibrations raised very high. Joy, love, forgiveness, because the universe has really beautiful prosperity in line for you. I've never seen the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles together in a reading. So this is special here, the number 99. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you? And you have here, Goddess. This is how he sees you. He sees you as the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. I feel like your voice is very sensuous. I feel like he sees you as being very alluring. He's very attracted to you. You know, he's been accused on some occasions, just to give some history here, exploitation of the female nature and form, just basically taking advantage of women. Okay, just to give you a bit of history here and clarification, confirmation in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. But he sees you as this goddess. He regrets it. He regrets playing that game on you. He knows that he can't come back. You're absolutely done, because you've raised your value. You've raised your energy. You raised your vibration. You know who you are. You know your worth. You know exactly what it is that you deserve. And you deserve that loving partner that appreciates you, that gives that energy of reciprocity. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel? Look at this. Judgment. So with the Judgment card showing up, let me point out, this is about clarity. He feels like you're clear, you're good, you're moving on. You understand who you are. There was something that did take place in a relationship that was a wake-up call for you. And he knows that. You had to make a final decision here. But Spirit wants you to understand, sweetie, that you did not make any mistakes. And that this was a part of your life's purpose, to experience this relationship. because this relationship is what's caused you to grow and to understand and align with that higher version of yourself, to recognize the true greatness within you. So there had to be some sort of contrast along your path in order for you to be able to see clearly. So this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. In your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you right now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. You are naturally drawn here to your card representing the 6 of Cups. Now this is water energy, emotional, representing the water zodiac signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. And those water zodiac signs could be seen in the sun, moon, or rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. I do want to point out that he is wanting a reunion with you. He wants to connect with you. He's very sensitive about the relationship and the connection. Very emotional about you as well. Although he appears to be strong, stern, acting as if he doesn't care, but it's far from the truth. He wants this connection very deeply, very bad. He feels like you're hiding something from him as well with the water energy. He feels like there's something you're not telling him. And maybe it has to do with a different relationship of some sort. But let's get more insight. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel? The ring. So with the ring, this is about binding, connecting, emotional connectivity, commitment. Thank you, Spirit. He wants a commitment with you. He doesn't know how to go about gaining that commitment. You feel like you can't trust him. You feel like you don't know if he is the one at this time. I feel like this has something really to do with a partnership or proposal or a marriage, this connection here. I can tell you this, he doesn't want you to receive a ring from anyone else. He wants to be the one for you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening, Spirit? How does he feel right now? And you have here the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands energy showing up, that fiery, passionate energy, it's a nice confirmation showing up. This person is temperamental about the relationship. And Spirit gave us that insight earlier. He wants to do something spontaneous. He wants to come towards you with the offering, something new, a new idea. He wants to connect with you in a new way. You're not sure that you do want this connection because your intuition is telling you to maybe do something different. Thank you, Spirit. He sees you as being very free-spirited and wondering if you will allow him to connect with you deeper than you have allowed in the past. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? And you have here, I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. Spirit really wants you to know this. This is a clear message for you, that by focusing upon the wanted characteristics of those around you, you train your vibrational offering to match only the best in them. And then the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the worst in them. And when you focus upon the worst of them and train your vibrational offering to match only the worst in them, The law of attraction can no longer match you up with the best of them. So it's a clear message from Spirit for you right now, is to really focus on the things that you like about this person. There's something you like about this person, so focus on that. And it may not necessarily be something that they are showing you or something that they will show you. It's about the vibration. It's about that vibration of acceptance and unconditional love. And you may not find that characteristic in this person. It may be someone else that you will attract that characteristic from. Spirit wants to give you a clear message here that, if there is a negative characteristic about this person that you focus upon, that negative characteristic can show up within another person. So that's why you have been given this conscious message here about deliberately creating the outcome that you would like in your interpersonal relationships. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? And you have here, 6 of Swords. This is quite intriguing because you have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So that's 2 sixes. And that's actually a synchronicity. So the number 66 is significant. And your spirit guides want you to look up that number 66 at the end of the reading. You have the 6 of Cups and then you have the 6 of Swords. And when you look up that number 66, find the message that calmly draws you the most. So at the end of the reading, remember that there's an additional message here for your spirit guides, the number 66. So with the 6 of Swords showing up here, you know what? He is feeling like you found it necessary to move, to relocate, to go in a different direction other than where you were in this relationship. He's worried about that. He's worried about you changing your mind, pulling your attention away from him, going in a different area, because you have changed up your communication pattern with him as well. Not taking texts as often, not returning phone calls, not taking his phone calls, not returning his messages on social media. You've changed up your pattern, and he's concerned about that right now. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? Beggar. So with the beggar energy, let me point out, I can say that he's very dependent on your energetic connection. And he's so dependent that he doesn't even try to do certain things for himself that he could do. Because this guy is gifted, he's talented, he's creative, he knows what to do. But he's so codependent on relationships, even platonic relationships, that he really doesn't try. I feel like, on the other hand, right now, you are able to confront empowerment at the level of physical survival because you've had challenges in your life that awaken the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem within you. So you're able to understand his challenges, your challenges, and things that have taken place in his life and your life. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you? Look at this, the King of Cups. That is strong, emotional energy, a high vibrational, emotional water sign energy. With the King of Cups showing up, again, those water zodiac signs are significant. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer here. And the King of Cups energy, he is very concerned that you're going to find someone that will support you. Someone that's a leader. Someone that has great empathy and tolerance. Thank you, Spirit. And I do love the King of Cups laying down right next to the beggar energy, because of the message that Spirit just gave us with that beggar energy. letting you know that because of your challenges that you've had to face in life, that awakened the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem within you. You're a very humble person. And you have high self-esteem and compassion for this person. This person, I feel, does rely on your energy. So trust your intuition, especially with the 2 cup cards coming up. That intuition is ruled by the moon, and the moon does rule over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So Cancer is significant here, and Spirit is encouraging you to trust your intuition on this relationship connection. Trust what this person has shown you, as well as how you have felt because of what they have shown you. You're in control over your emotions, your feelings. Group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.